From the station that made country music famous, 650 AM WSM, this is a Coffee, Country, and Cody podcast. Hi, it's Charlie Matos, and in this episode, we zoom with the legendary chef Paula Deen. Paula was getting set to open Paula's Family Kitchen at Opry Mills. It's now open, by the way, and she zoomed with us from her home one morning on Coffee, Country, and Cody. Enjoy our podcast with Paula Deen.
Hey, this is Mark Wills.
Hey, this is Leanne Womack.
Hey, this is Josh Turner. You're listening to the home of the Grand Ole Opry.
The legend, 650 AM, WSM.
More Coffee, Country, and Cody is on WSM.
We are working our way to 10 o'clock in Nashville, Tennessee, and I want you to look. That is Paula Deen, if I have ever seen her. There she is on WSM Radio, Circle Television across the country. The last time you were on this show, you won't remember this. Then again, maybe you will. You were on the phone. It was a phoner. And your grandchildren had spent the night with you, and you hadn't slept a wink, but they had tossed and turned and kneed you in the back. And I said, well, tell me, just paint me a picture of what you look like and what's going on right now. And you were still in your PJs. You said your hair, I think, best described as your hair looked like hell with a fire out or something to that extent. And so that's the visual. So it's great to see you this morning sitting in the kitchen where Paula Deen belongs. Welcome in.
Well, thank you, Bill. I know I must have been a pretty thing that morning, and y'all were spared some pain.
Well, I'm assuming the grandkids didn't spend the night last night because they've grown up a little.
No, they did not spend the night last night. They did not. I just had to sleep with old Harry, Captain Mike.
Is that your kitchen,
and have him,
your home kitchen we are seeing as your backdrop?
Yes, this is my home kitchen. I wonder if I should share with anybody what's going on.
Well, tell me.
I've not told anyone, Bill or Charlie, but we have just sold this house, and I'm going to be moving out.
Well, now the question is, where are you going to be moving to?
We're going to be moving to our house that's on the creek, where I shot my show for years. We're going to move back in that little house, and hopefully we can manage that much smaller space better.
Well, you're opening a new Paula Deen's Family Kitchen right over just across the parking lot from us in the shadow of the Opry House at Opry Mills on Monday, October the 26th. We have houses near creeks here in Middle Tennessee. You're welcome to just move the whole operation here. Well,
if I were to move, Bill, it would be there.
Really?
I can tell you right now. It would be, yes, it would be up there. Yes. But I've got grandchildren here that I would have a hard time leaving.
I understand. Well, tell me about, first of all, you're in your kitchen. So on any given morning, Paula Deen has what for breakfast?
I usually don't have time for breakfast, Bill, but this morning my sweet husband fixed me an egg and a piece of toast and some ham. And I gobbled it down while I was trying to get a grip on this stuff I call hair.
Was it country ham or sugar cured ham?
No, it was regular city ham.
City ham. Yeah, see, in the country, Charlie, you have country ham, which is salt cured. And then you have city ham, which is that's what you would have grown up with.
Where's Charlie from?
I'm from
Where's Charlie from?
Providence, Rhode Island.
Oh, you don't know nothing about no country ham, I bet.
No, but I can tell you this, Paula, though, I am 100% Portuguese, so I grew up with salt cod. So we would buy the fish hanging from the fish store, and my mom would soak it in the sink overnight to soak out all the salt. So I'm well aware of sodium.
It was just a different form of meat, right?
Exactly, yeah. Well, we're so excited. We have a mutual friend of ours, Nicole Judd, who used to work here and now works at the Opry for years. She has made several treks to your place in Savannah and just absolutely loves it. So we're very excited that you're literally going to be across the street from us at Opry.
Wait a minute, that's across the street from Nicole's office. Nicole could be in big trouble
convenient,
here.
Very convenient.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Maybe she can come give us a hand. Yeah. You know, this is the largest restaurant that we have opened so far.
Oh, no kidding.
It's 17,000 square feet. We have a banquet room. We have a retail store. We're open for lunch and dinner. And we have been working on this project now for, I would say, right at 3 years, guys. So it's just like being pregnant for 3 long years. And finally, I'm fixing to have this baby that weighs about 35 pounds.
Well, in addition to Nashville, again, Monday, October 26th, opening at Opry Mills, Paula Deen's Family Kitchen. Where are your other locations? Charlie referenced Savannah. Where else are you located?
Well, we've got two places in Savannah, but they're not the Family Kitchen. Mm-hmm. The Family Kitchen is in Foley, Alabama. Help me, guys. Branson, Myrtle Beach, Pigeon Forge. Where else? Am I forgetting anything? We said Myrtle Beach. Soon to be Nashville.
And you know who may be the most famous resident other than Paula Deen's restaurant being there from Foley, Alabama? Kenny Stabler.
Oh, the former quarterback,
the
Oakland
Alabama
Raiders.
great
Yeah.
and Oakland Raider great.
Wow.
Absolutely, yeah.
So he lives there.
Well, he has since passed away, but he put Foley, Alabama on the map until you came along.
Well, we're located inside Oa in Foley, and it's about a 3-year-old project that's ongoing. They're building this incredible recreational center. It's all outdoors. It's going to have everything in it. You know, that golf thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that golf thing.
Top Golf?
Yeah.
Is that what she's referencing?
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
So
everything.
When did little Paula Ann Deen realize she could cook, and when did somebody first take notice of that and encourage you to grow this into what it has become in your life?
Well, Bill, I tell you what, I married at 18, which I don't recommend anybody out there doing that. And I had maybe washed a couple of dishes for my mother, but I was more social out there, you know, having a good time. And so I got married, and I said, well, what are we going to eat? You know, where's Mama? Well, Mama didn't come. So I realized that I was going to have to do the cooking. And then sadly, my mother passed away when she was just 44 and I was 23.
Oh my.
So all the holidays fell on me, and I had my grandmother Paul, my mother's mother that was still alive, and she was in the restaurant and lodging business along with my grandfather. And my grandmother was a fabulous cook. There was nothing that she couldn't cook. I never thought of her as a gourmet cook, but looking back, I see that she actually was. So I asked her to come in the kitchen with me and teach me everything that she knew. And I sat on that love of the kitchen until I was 42 years old. And I wanted to make some changes in my life. And I would lay in bed at night and dream about how I could support my 2 sons and myself. And I came up with this bag lady. And I was going to pimp my children out into office buildings, selling my meals, selling my little lunches. And I remember the day I called my grandmother, Paul, and I was just talking. I was so excited. I finally have realized a way to take charge of my life, take control. And it was just silent. And I thought, well, she accidentally hung up on me. And then all of a sudden she said, Paula Ann, have you lost your damn mind? Because she knew how hard the food business was. And I just said, well, Grandmama, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. So I guess I've lost my mind.
Well, in closing,
and the rest is history.
Yeah.
There are so many miracles that happened in my life from the time I took responsibility for myself and didn't look for anybody else to take care of me but myself. Miracles just happened, just one after the other.
well, if Charlie and I were to drop by, and we are likely to, but if we drop by, say, for supper tonight, what would be Paula Deen's go-to for 2 restless and weary radio?
They're not cooking supper tonight now, Bill.
Okay.
I don't think they're cooking tonight.
No, I'm not. If we just drop by your house.
Oh, by my house? Did I forget to tell you I'm moving?
We are getting takeout tonight at Paula Deen's house.
Yeah, I think
move before
Eddie
we
has
show
about
up.
packed up. I went to look for my pressure cooker the other day. I was going to cook this quick meal, and I asked Eddie, I said, where's my pressure cooker? He said, it's packed. It's packed and gone.
Oh, my God, you're making me miss my mama now talking about that pressure cooker. Well, Paula Deen, but what would you fix if we stopped by and you were just going to fix supper? What would be a go-to meal,
Well,
something that you enjoy?
Something that I enjoy, well, it would probably be short ribs, or it could be oxtails, or last night I fried pork chops with a wonderful potato casserole and green beans. My cooking has shrunk down to about this big for right now, guys.
Right.
So it may be a bologna sandwich right now. So who knows?
Well, you know, in the country, when you move into a new house and people come visit, they call it a pounding, and you would bring a pound of something. You probably are familiar with that term, being from
like
the
a
South.
pound cake. No, I've never heard it, but I know that in the South, you know, you bring a pie, you bring something.
Right, yeah. Well, Charlie and I, you let us know when you get moved in. We'll stop by and bring you a pound of something.
Okay.
Paula Deen's Family
Well,
Kitchen,
it's-
opening at Opry Mills.
It's
Thank
so
you.
good to be with. It's so good to be with y'all again, and please come to the Nashville opening October the 22nd. I will be there.
October the 26th,
26th.
Paula. Don't go on the 22nd. Nobody will be there. Go on the 26th. Monday the 26th.
And I won't have no scissors to cut no ribbons if I go on the 22nd.
Paula Deen's Family Kitchen.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Love and best dishes.
Oh, it's great to get caught up. That's Paula Deen, the one, the only, on 650 AM WSM and Circle Television.
Thanks for listening to our Coffee, Country, and Cody podcast. Our program director at WSM Radio is J. Patrick Tittle. Our digital producer is Haley Hall. Marketing and promotions director is Amanda Cannon. And I'm Charlie Matos. If you like what you've heard, make sure you subscribe so you never miss an episode. And leave us a review on iTunes. It really does help new people find the show.